The universe is calling. The world is waiting. To get in the ring. With Show Me State Wrestling.
What's up? You're now watching Show Me State Wrestling with El Diablo Vega.
This next match has a time limit of 30 minutes and is scheduled for
this one fall match between, well, a student and a teacher. Well, the astonishing one, Mulitalo, making his way to the ring to take on the one, the only, brutal Bob Evans. And we know that last month in Lebanon, Missouri, Mulitalo got this opportunity by taking on and defeating the one, the only Luke Langley in that 30-man Iron Man match. And let me tell you, I will clearly say that that has been the match of the year.
and his opponent. Weighing 275 pounds, hailing from Uptown, USA. Give it up for Bruno Bob
Although he has been around quite a while, well, he's got to prove himself in that Show Me State Wrestling ring. Our ref for this match, Cam D. Lee. Brutal Bob Evans just trying to get some of the, I guess, rules. Maybe we have different rules than other places, but the one I know is all the same. And now, sign of respect between, well, a man who has been in the business now for 3 years, the man who has been going since before he was probably born. I will say, no matter what happens in this match will be a seminar in itself. We have seen here today, or at least I have seen here today, the seminar that Brutal Bob Evans put on for some of our talent, some of our boys. And now, Bob working on that arm, going for a test of strength himself, just wrenching that wrist, putting the pressure on. And now Austin Mulitalo breaking it there with that sweet foot action. But Brutal Bob Evans working the youngster, almost making it look like it was his day one. See, here's the thing. When it comes to skill and ability, we have seen from Austin Mulitalo, the former Show Me State Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, been a champion many places, been making a name for himself in all of those same organizations. And even with that, we saw putting Bob Evans down. Brutal Bob Evans looking a little surprised by that. Some would say this is going to be just a clinic in itself, because these two, a man who has been around the world, has been in all sorts of different rings, and the man who is going places, who has been places, who is taking on the wrestling business. Brutal Bob Evans, Austin Mulitalo. This is Storm Warning out of Marshall, Missouri. What a night it has been. Earlier tonight, we saw the two students of the Bob Evans seminar taking on. Now, Brutal Bob getting some heat going. Now working that arm as Austin Mulitalo just wrenches that arm, puts the pressure on. And Bob Evans just pushing Austin off and getting a little upset. Now they're actually just pushing each other. Brutal Bob Evans pushing Austin Mulitalo down to the ground. And Austin Mulitalo comes straight back with it. I think Bob Evans may have bit off a little more than he could chew. But Brutal Bob Evans is definitely one that understands ring knowledge, that understands what it means to be the man in the ring. Austin Mulitalo reversing that headlock. Now got Brutal Bob Evans in the headlock. But now taking out. Austin Mulitalo being taken out by Bob Evans, being thrown to the ground. Like I tell people all the time, there is no matting on the outside. There is nothing to protect people. Our referee going out, checking on Austin. Maybe Austin fell and hit his head. I can't see from this angle. But Brutal Bob Evans taking him up, and now just slamming his forearm and his shoulder into the edge of the ring, one of the hardest parts of the ring. Again, working on that forearm, just slamming the forearm into that steel and wood. Brutal Bob Evans now rolling Austin Mulitalo up. Austin Mulitalo trying to get feeling back into those fingers. But Brutal Bob going straight to work, and now just using the ropes to damage that arm even more. And now just rubbing the boot. And now continuing just a stomp. Looked like Brutal Bob told Cam to check on him to see if he wanted to give up. Austin Mulitalo may have bit off more than he could chew in this match, coming off such a heated battle with Luke Langley. And now Brutal Bob just brutally beating on the arm and the shoulder of Austin Mulitalo. The crowd definitely trying to get behind Austin Mulitalo, but when you got somebody in the ring like Brutal Bob Evans, there's not much you can do. Austin Mulitalo coming back with those punches to the midsection, but still, Brutal Bob just showing how devastating he can be in any position in this ring. Brutal Bob going for that pin, but only getting a 1 count. Looks like he's talking with the ref to see exactly how much. Our referee, Cam D. Lee, definitely pointing out that it was only 1, and now Brutal Bob Evans. Now I'm starting to understand why the Brutal is in his name, because he is just brutally attacking Austin Mulitalo. He is brutally working on that arm, on that forearm, on the fingers of the one, the only, the astonishing one, Austin Mulitalo. Our referee, Cam D. Lee, checking on Austin, seeing if he wants to call it quits, and he definitely, I would say, he definitely does not want to call it quits. But Brutal Bob Evans is not giving up on the arm of Austin Mulitalo. Oh, and now Austin coming back with those chops to Brutal Bob. And again, Bob just coming back, and now a good forearm punch by Austin Mulitalo, trying to get Bob Evans just to break that hold, to get let off that arm just a bit. But again, that shows you the brilliance of Brutal Bob. He can look at you, he can take your arm, and in any position, he could just break it. And that's what it looks like he's trying to do, is he's trying to break the arm of Austin Mulitalo. Again, Brutal Bob Evans is just dominating this match by using the skill and the knowledge. It's not only about the high flying, but the maneuver and the technique of working the body, of working certain parts and just wearing your opponent down. Only getting a 2 count with that one. Marshall, Missouri, you are getting a clinic in professional wrestling with these two. Brutal Bob Evans joining us all the way, I believe, from Pennsylvania. Austin Mulitalo on the comeback. But still, Brutal Bob Evans just continuing to put on the punishment. A referee, Cam, checking on him. I don't know how much more Austin can take. Bob going again for Austin's arm. Austin trying to just wipe him off. Oh, and what a reversal we got there by Austin Mulitalo. That kick to the back of Bob Evans' head. Could this be the tide of change in the match? Austin Mulitalo working with one hand, going punch for punch, blow for blow against Bob Evans. Austin Mulitalo now just clobbering Brutal Bob Evans, taking him. A nice 10-count punch there, taking out Bob Evans. Now the neck breaker, taking out Brutal Bob Evans. Oh, but Brutal Bob Evans just reverses it, continuing to work on that arm. I definitely think that we're going to need to get a doctor in here to take a look at Austin Mulitalo's arm. Brutal Bob Evans taking Austin Mulitalo up. In this sport, high risk, high reward. Austin Mulitalo is starting to fight him back off. Oh, and again, Austin getting that arm just wrenched by Brutal Bob Evans. And now Brutal Bob going after Austin, but Austin returning the favor with those punches. Austin Mulitalo going to the top rope. Oh, body. 1, 2. Oh, but only a 2 count. Oh, Brutal Bob now just continuing just to lay down the punishment, even from the laying down position. The fans here are yelling, "Let's go, Austin." Austin Mulitalo, Brutal Bob Evans just exchanging punches in the middle of the ring on their knees. The referee allowing it to happen because we know how important this match is to Austin Mulitalo. Looks like Brutal Bob is trying to go up for a power bomb, but Austin just stopping him every step of the way. Forearm punches exchanged. An exchange of kicks between the two. Oh, and the big shoulder into Austin Mulitalo, sending him down to the mat. I would say, fans, that this could be a 1-2-3 for Austin Mulitalo. We're definitely now starting to hear some chants for "Let's Go Bob" in the crowd. 1, 2, about 2.5, and now Bob right back to that arm. How much more can he take? Brutal Bob taunting Austin Mulitalo now. Get to the ropes and I'll let you break. But the ring awareness of Bob Evans just stopping Austin Mulitalo. Austin finally getting to the rope with that foot, breaking the hold. But Bob taking his time and giving just a little bit of extra. And now yelling at the ref, which we always we condemn all the way. The referee is the law in that ring. Oh, and now Cam Brown having to physically break Bob Evans off of Austin Mulitalo. And now Austin Mulitalo just taking the opportunity, taking out Brutal Bob with that flying knee. And gets the 3 count. That's all it took. Bob Evans took his eye off the prize, and it cost him the match. Austin Mulitalo had to go through a grueling 30-minute Ironman match to get to this point, and now he has won and has beaten Brutal Bob Evans.
The winner of this match, Astonishing Austin Mulitalo.
You're here with the main attractions. Get in the ring with Show Me State Wrestling.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to our main event here in Marshall, Missouri. Storm warning. Let me just tell you a little bit of background here. Well,
First star challenge.
let me let the intros
Weighing
first.
in at a stout 300. He is from the outlaw state of Jefferson.
Oh, now what does he have that?
This part of California. The Hillbilly, Crowson D Calhoun.
Well, Crowson Calhoun coming out with their Frontier Championship that does not belong to him. That was vacated by the Outlaw King, Bennett James, because of injury.
challenger, weighing in
Crowson
at
D Calhoun
201
coming out with
from
that front two
Detroit,
build.
Michigan.
Not his. I
He
want
is
to make that clear.
pound for
Not
pound
his.
The greatest wrestler in the Midwest and the strongest. I give you Tobias Storm.
Hometown boy Tobias Storm coming back to Marshall, Missouri.
Yes, I can, yes, I gotta beat him. In the center of the ring is where I gotta meet him. Came in by myself, so I gotta leave him. Gotta hit fast like Cheetah. Gotta hit hard like Jeter. Need a 3 count with his back down and his feet up. I feel undefeated, but I don't gotta cheat him. My heart of a lion, my goal is to eat him. Surrounded by lights, so they only be seeing us. Power from the people, now I be teeing up. Show me my opponent, go ahead and line him up. Sound of the bell when you know that your time is back on the rope, so you know I ain't giving up. Bias the storm, there ain't no one to clear it up. I am a champion, I put the fear in him. Hold up, you know what I'm on, that champion is born. Scream my name while I'm top rope, and I swear they'll see me soar. What am I supposed to do? I ain't come to lose. Witness royalty inside the ring, I might rumble you. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a scorpion. I need the belt around my neck like a cardigan. I took a fall, I'm back up, going hard again. Fist to the ceiling, the crowd is screaming, a wonderful feeling. I feel like a million. I'm open, I'm focused and willing to some. I'm a hero to others, a villain. I'm as real as it gets, and I'm over pretending. Then my heart of a lion, my goal is to eat them. Surrounded by lights, so they only be seeing us. Power from the people, now I be teeing up. Show me my opponent, go ahead and line him up. Sound of the bell when you know that your time is back on the rope, so you know I ain't giving up. Bias the storm, there ain't no one to clear it up. I am a champion, I put the fear in him. Hold up, you know what I...
Fans, if you do not remember, 1 year ago, Tobias Storm was in that tournament and won that Frontier Championship. He was the first Frontier champion. He lost that belt in that shady way to the Outlaw King, Bennett James, but Bennett James having to vacate that belt due to injury. Well, Crowson D Calhoun getting into the normal position. And the fans here definitely not in the mood for Calhoun walking out with that belt like he owns it. And now Tobias right off the bat. After the earlier match between the main attraction, Tobias and Crowson D Calhoun, those chops to the back, Tobias definitely has a score to settle with this man. I mean, you can look at the back of Tobias Storm and you can see the handprints that Calhoun left. Tobias, pound for pound, body slamming Crowson D Calhoun. And now for the cover, 1, 2, but only a 2 count. Tobias Storm chatting with the crowd. The thing is, you never want to turn your back on Calhoun. Crowson D Calhoun now again chopping. As I said earlier, if you've seen on the Instagrams, Crowson D Calhoun has been taking part in a chop competition, being flown all the way to Los Angeles just to chop people. Now Tobias working Calhoun all the way around the ring, slapping some fans, but that's definitely not a smart maneuver on Tobias Storm's part because it gives Calhoun the opportunity to do just that. And now working on the ropes, just stepping on the head of Tobias Storm. And now, Crowson D Calhoun just continuing to work on Tobias on that lower rope. And now it looks like Crowson has got a gold chain, that brutal gold chain. The brutality of Crowson D Calhoun. And again, those chops to that back, adding to the fingerprints left earlier in the night. And another brutal chop to the back of Tobias Storm.
What'd you say? What's your mother look like?
Oh. Oh, and you take your eye off of Tobias Storm, and that's what you get. Again, I'm pretty sure Crowson D Calhoun learned something in that chop competition because he has a chop game for days. Tobias Storm now just barely moving in that corner. Tobias moving out of the way, getting the reversal, and that high kick to Crowson's head. Now Tobias is trying with an axe handle, and no, stop with another chop. Oh, only a 2 count there. Well, since the last time I seen Calhoun, it looks like he's grown a little bit of hair on that head. Another vicious chop. Oh, and it going for the chop, but poking the eyes. Oh, Tobias Storm picking up Calhoun. The Tobias Twister. Both men in a bit of a daze. But now Crowson just wrenching the eyes and now getting that chokehold. Fans are cheering for Tobias, yelling for Tobias. Tobias continuing on. But Calhoun just continuing to brutally beat down Tobias Storm. Fans, I'll let you know that this match is for the Frontier Championship, that vacant Frontier Championship. Crowson D Calhoun became a #1 contender just many moons ago, as he tells me. But Tobias still never fully getting his title shot. Is why these two men are in the ring together. Crowson D Calhoun showboating a little bit, yelling at the young fans in the front row. Now Tobias raking the eyes, some chops of his own. An uppercut, now putting him into the ropes, but Calhoun reversing. Tobias with that shoulder. Tobias now ready. If Tobias can turn him over and pin him, it will be over. Tobias barely rolling on top. Only getting a 2 count. It looks like Crowson Calhoun is trying to make his way up those ropes. I don't know if his size will allow that to happen. Tobias now up. And Crowson now just throwing Tobias' face into that middle turnbuckle. Crowson D Calhoun in a desperate plea to get that Frontier Championship. But everybody now just booing the man from the northernmost part of California. Oh, Crowson D Calhoun just stepping on the forehead of Tobias Storm. I don't know if Tobias Storm has much left. And now stepping on the hair. That's one reason why you shouldn't have long hair in the ring. Crowson D Calhoun now picking Tobias up, putting him on that top turnbuckle. I think Crowson D Calhoun might have been watching some of El Diablo's moves, pointing up. Oh, what a nasty chop. Tobias needs to watch out. He's going to reach his knee there in the turnbuckle. Oh, devastating off the top rope. This has had to be over. 1, 2, but only a 2 count. Crowson D Calhoun now looks like he might be getting the crowd into his moves and his grooves. Is he going to go up? Top rope. Oh, but Tobias moves out of the way. Both men down. The Marshall crowd here behind their hometown boy of Tobias. And there we have the battle cry, Tobias. Oh! And another one. Reverse the Tobias chopper drop. 1, 2, 3. There we have it, folks. And your new Frontier champion.
And new Frontier champion, Tobias Storm.
Tobias Storm is leaving Marshall, Missouri, the Frontier champion once again. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night we have had. We have had 6-man tag match. We have had the students of Bob Evans seminar go at it. We have seen the crowning of the new Frontier champion and the one, the only Tobias Storm. And not to mention that brutal match between Austin Mulitalo and brutal Bob Evans, with a guaranteed 60-minute Ironman match to come. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining us here in Marshall, Missouri for Storm Warning. My name is Brother Will. For Bert Candy, wherever he's at, he wants to say he loves you all. Good night, be safe, and let us celebrate Tobias.
Hope to God that again we meet. Hope God got plans for me, cause I know the ops got plans to see. RP capture the 6-letter action, bury me in the land 6 feet. That's deep. I've been running these streets, yeah, God's my witness. I can't tell my mama the life I'm living. I can't tell my pops how deep I've been there. Why they want it with me, I'm minding my business. I
wasn't treated like the homies, man. Fuck it, had to kill the old me. Learned to love being lonely. Switch fast on the snake move. That was in my grass, moving slowly. Quick death for a slow creep. Black bag or a whole sheet. I'm a hot-headed, warm-hearted nigga. No.
You were talking about main attractions lost. Oh, they suck. Oh, we didn't lose that match. It's not our fault. It's not our fault. Bennett James didn't want to show up, so we had to deal with Calhoun. Because of him, we lost the match. That dummy, and then he went and lost in the main event anyway. So what are we doing here? We're just going to blame the management. We're the best tag team in Missouri. Hell, we're the best tag team in the Midwest.
Oh, the United States.
In the West, the East, the North, the South, doesn't matter. The management is the best tag team in the world. Can't nobody touch us, man.
Nobody can touch you?
Why are you touching me?
Nobody can touch you?
Why?
Best tag team in the Midwest?
Yeah.
In Kansas?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You know, I got a tag partner.
We're in Missouri. Who cares?
You know, I got a tag partner in Kansas and Missouri. And we're the number one contenders. To what? Tag team belts all around the world. Any of them, all of them, doesn't matter, it doesn't. Because I'm going to see you in Fulton. And I'm going to see you in Fulton with my partner.
Wait.
We're going to crush them.
So you're going to see us. What is you seeing us have to do with anything?
Challenging you to a match.
You're challenging. You're challenging.
I am. Laugh it up.
If Burt Candy wants to challenge the main attractions for the tag team titles and whatever mystery partner he has, we agree.
You look stupid. I told you. Not only did I tell you guys that I was going to go in that ring and become a Frontier champion for the second time, but I told you I would do it by pinning Calhoun. Shoulders to the mat. Letting everybody know that no matter how big you are, no matter how strong you are, you're not built Tobias tough. And if you're not built Tobias tough, you're not built to last. But I will last as a 2-time Frontier champion because I'm Tobias!